Hey, welcome to Playtime Childcare Training, your YouTube channel where we help you to start, grow, and succeed as childcare providers by providing you with tips, techniques, and training all in the area of caring for children. Today, we had an amazing day interviewing Miss Leidy from California. If you missed that interview, here it is. Make sure you click on the description below. Click on that so you could check out that video. It was by far amazing. And now, I'm going to show you her amazing childcare home tour. Once again, this is Miss Leidy from California showing her amazing home childcare setup.
I'm Leidy, and today I will show you my daycare. I set up this area for check-ins. This area has a calendar, pens, and also a binder. This binder has the monthly calendar and also it's divided by child's name. Close to the binder, I have a clock and my sign. When the kids arrive, the first thing they do is remove their shoes, put them away in their cabins. Second, wash their hands. And last, they are ready to play. I made a family wall so each family can feel part of our home. Kids love to see pictures of their family. Next to the door, right side, I have a bulletin just for parents. They can see the monthly calendar, the food menu, also the newsletter, some health information, and my holiday and closing days. This area was my formal dining room, and now it's our preschool room, and it's used for kids 3 and 5 years old. Every day I go over the calendar. I got this at lecturelearning.com. I also have my sensory area here. And as you can see, there are 3 different containers with activities for the month. This is the art center, and quick I will show you what I have inside. 2 Play-Dohs. I have a lot of Play-Doh. Our kids enjoy Play-Doh so much. This month is also, the shape of the month is a flower. So I collected during the year many different sizes and colors of cookie cutters. Here I also keep the brushes for paint. Anything that is for painting. I have many paints. And I also have different kinds of trays. More trays. Other tools I use. In the same wall, I also have the circle time center. And I use it every morning during the preschool time. Spring has arrived, so I'm in the middle of decorating the classroom. This is my writing area, and here I keep all my whiteboards, writing supplies. Let me show you one of our journals that we do every day. I also have many different kind of writing books, like numbers, shapes, letters. Here I also have on top a sun activity that the kids can do. And all the worksheets for the next class, they are ready. Here you can see how I organize my curriculum. It's done by month. The other binders are like for cutting, number, and letter activities. And these extra ones are by theme. I also have many books for teachers and plenty materials for art and craft. This is my preschool classroom, and we use it Monday through Friday for kids 3 and 5 years old. And this is also one of my favorite rooms to show to a new family when they come to check my place. So this is the toddler room, and it's also my kids' favorite place to be. I did a big investment in this room because I live in a city where the weather can be super hot or extremely cold. which doesn't allow us sometimes to go outside. In this area, I have a lot of like soft and big toys, like cars, blocks, big people. This is just one example of what I do have. The diapering area is also in this room. And let me show you what I have in this cabinet. As you can see, everything is labeled by name and also separated by child. And when you have to change 4 to 8 kids per day, this system really helps you. I also have several plastic bags, gloves, a clock for documentation, trash can, very close to me. And let me show you our record system. Every single time we change a child, we always put it a name, what they did, what time, and who was the person who changed the diaper. And we keep it up for years. I believe it's 3 to 5 years that you have to keep that information for licensing. I also have posters, like little things like that say that we are going outside, and another one for nap time. I also have another cabinet, and as you can see, everything is labeled. And inside of each cubby, I have diapers, wipes, Tylenol. When you take care of babies, please make sure you have enough clothes, pants, socks, everything in case you have to change the child. Most of the time, kids here, they spend hours and hours with me. So I want to make sure that I have enough clothing and also like diapers and wipes. So as you can see, every child has also one cubby, and in each cubby I have everything for them. This is my house before the daycare, and this is my house now. As you see, this week we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. And also I do have a poster about feelings. So when a child arrives, especially on Monday, I always ask each child, how do you feel? ¿Cómo te sientes? And with pictures, it's easier for the child to express how they are feeling. I also have the kids' work, and I have them display because one of the programs require me to have between 2 to 3 kids' work. And this wall, something that I do have is my diversity bulletin, which was required by a program. I also have my license, my rates, the school schedule, licensing regulations, and many things that the kids made it for me. And I also have my certificates on top. This is a play area, and this one is open for the kids all day. Like, I don't close this area unless the kids are gonna take a nap. I have divided them by centers, and in one of my videos you are able to see the different 4 different centers that I do have. I have many more, but I made a video just with 4 centers. Here on the right side you see the blocks. These are the manipulatives. Here is also the music and movement, which is just one shelf. The dramatic play is what it takes a good portion. And then another one that I do have is, before I forget, is the reading corner, which is also next to the literacy area. As you can see, this area is small. I also have one cabinet here that represents literacy. And in this corner, I also have a private zone for the kids who needs more like a one-on-one time. Some programs they also require to have just one area so a child can be. When you have a new parent coming to visit your place, it's very important to show them all the toys, the materials, the activities that you're gonna be doing with your kids. They don't want to see your nice sofa or your nice fancy dining room. They want to see the areas where their kids are gonna be during your care. That's what they want to see. Everybody has a designated area for your daycare. It's gonna depend on how big is your house. It's gonna depend how much you want to give up. In my case, I have 2 floors, so I wanted to have the first floor dedicated to my daycare, and my second floor is smaller, but I can have that for my home. I'm a family of 4, so for me it works, but that's not for everybody. Next to the stairs, I do have a door where I keep all the beds for nap time. My fire alarm system is here, and inside this door, I do have all the beds for nap time. Inside of this room, I also have the playpens. I have like about 4 of them. I also have all the bedding sets. My first family arrives at 5 in the morning, so having a light here is a plus. Thank you to my husband. Here the room is ready for nap time. Here's our kitchen. I have many infants and toddlers, so this table really works for me. You can have 1 person with 4 kids in one table. I use this space also for class. Sometimes I have to separate the kids by groups. I have infants, I have toddlers, I have preschoolers, I have school ages. So having an extra classroom, it really helps. Here you can see the other side of the kitchen. It's big. It has a lot of spaces and many cabinets. So now let me show you where I keep all the daycare stuff. I have many cups, plates. And talking about plates, I do have plates, as you see, 2 colors. These plates I got at Target and I use them for lunch. I have 2 different colors, and the red one is used for toddlers, the blue one is used for the preschoolers. And the reason why I got 2 colors is because the food program requires to give a certain amount of food depending on the age of a child. Having a sticky note with the age of the kids is very helpful. And this side, I do have all the cups, sippy cups for different ages. You must have water available for the kids all the time, so we always keep this fountain. Let me show you where I hide my knives. So every time licensing comes, I always have this cabinet just for knives. I know it's a lot of information to get in one day, but this is just ideas. Let me show you what I have in this drawer. Are all the utensils for different ages, spoons, forks. I also have the straws here. In the second drawer, I have kitchen tools, table covers, and then in the last drawer, I have bibs. In the other side of the kitchen, I do have all the trays, cutting boards. Let's see what I have in the next drawer. Plastic containers, I use them all the time. Something that I like from this kitchen, that I'm able to see the whole play area. And before I forget, let me show you the place where I put the carbon monoxide detector. I have all of them together. I also have the fire extinguisher here. So think where will be the best place for you to put all together. Remember, you need to have a carbon monoxide detector in the area where the kids also sleep. Another very important part of the daycare is my little office. Here in this little wall, I do have the first aid kit, and I also have a poster of green choices and red choices. We are almost done with this video, but before I go, let me show you a little bit more what I have in my office. I do have a phone. I also have an album with pictures from my daycare. I have also a beautiful frame that one of my workers gave it to me a long time ago. Several pens, a calendar, and next to the calendar I do have a sheet with questions. So when I get a call from a potential client, I'm already prepared. I have a guide which is gonna help me to get a good phone interview and maybe convince this client to come to visit your place. In the next 2 weeks, I will do my best to make a video about how to make a phone interview with a potential client. Let me show you also my calendar. So what I do is when a client calls me, I always put the family's name, child's name, and the phone number, so I can call back to this person just to confirm our appointment. Another thing that I have here is I have a list of all the kids that come to my daycare, and I also have contact information from the parents, phone number, email address. Those are the information that I always keep it in hand in case of an emergency. It's so important to have the information and also the backup care that the parent have selected for the little ones. I wanted to share these old pictures with you. This is me in 2012. I only had one room to dedicate it to my daycare. I always wanted a big space, and I wanted you to get these ideas that everything is possible. If you are a mom and you have kids and you want to bring an extra income to your family, it's possible. I hope you guys like the video. This is not just my business, this is also my home. And it took me years to create all this environment for the kids. I put a lot of work and time. And it's so important that you first select which area you want to give just for your daycare. My family and I, we decided to give 55% from our house just to dedicate to the daycare. But it's up to you. Talk to your husband, talk to your kids to see how much you guys want to give up and determine which area is going to be your home and which area is going to be your daycare. If you guys like the video, please let me know what did you like the most from this video.
Question of the day. What did you like about that home child care? Comment below. Remember, interacting is how we grow our amazing community. As always, I'm Sarafia from Playtime Child Care Training. Make sure you like this video, share this video, but most importantly, make sure you are learning from the video. And I'm out.